Friends, if this message touches your heart, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Some wounds are silent, but God still heals them. Have you ever felt a weight on your soul that you just can't put into words? A quiet ache that no one else knows about. It's like carrying a heavy stone in your pocket, day after day. You smile, you laugh, you go through the motions of life, but deep down, there's a part of you that's holding on to something painful. It might be a memory from long ago, something you've never spoken aloud, a moment of embarrassment, a word of rejection, a failure that you've buried so deep you almost forget it's there. Almost. But it shows up in unexpected ways, doesn't it? It whispers in moments of self-doubt. It makes you flinch when someone gets too close. It builds a quiet wall around your heart, a fortress designed to protect you, but one that also keeps love and true connection out. These are the silent wounds. They're the unspoken griefs, the private disappointments, the secret fears that we think we have to carry alone. We tell ourselves it's not a big deal, that other people have it worse, that we should just get over it. We try to reason our way out of the pain, to rationalize it, to push it down further and further until it's out of sight. We might even be pillars of strength for others, the one everyone turns to for support, all while our own foundation has cracks no one can see. The world sees a competent, put-together person, but in the quiet of the night, when the distractions fade away, the echo of that old hurt can feel deafening. You might not even be able to pinpoint exactly what it is anymore. It's just a vague, persistent sadness, a shadow that follows you. You've learned to live with it, to navigate your life around it, but you secretly long for the freedom you see in others. You wonder what it would be like to feel truly light, truly at peace, without this invisible burden. Imagine Jesus walking beside you right now, in this very moment. He doesn't need you to give him a detailed report. He doesn't need a timeline of events or a list of everyone who hurt you. He sees past the smile you wear for the world. He looks directly into your heart, and his gaze isn't one of judgment or accusation. It's a gaze of profound, unconditional love and compassion. He sees the little child inside you who is wounded, the teenager who felt misunderstood, the adult who is trying so hard to hold it all together. He sees the silent tears you've cried into your pillow. He sees the moments you felt utterly alone, and he doesn't turn away. He draws closer. He knows the story you've never told. He understands the complexities of the emotions you can't even name yourself. He sees the shame, the guilt, the regret, and he doesn't recoil. Instead, he extends a hand, not to pull the story out of you, but simply to hold yours. His presence is a balm. It says, I know, I see you, all of you, and I love you. He isn't here to expose your secret pain to the world. Healing with Jesus is not about public spectacle or forced confession. It is a sacred, intimate encounter between your soul and its creator. It's a quiet exchange in the sanctuary of your own heart. He meets you right there, in that hidden place. He brings his light not to expose, but to illuminate the path to healing, to gently dissolve the shadows with his love. He understands that sometimes the pain is too deep for words, and he says, that's okay. You don't have to explain it to me. I was there. Over the years, I've heard from so many believers who have shared their experience of this very thing. Some believers said relief came without explanation. They described it as a sudden lightness, a peace that settled over them during a time of prayer or worship, without them even knowing what they were being healed from. One person told me it was like a knot in their chest they'd had for years, just dissolved. Plessis. They didn't have a dramatic flashback or a big emotional breakdown. They just realized, one day, that the anxiety that had been their constant companion was gone. Another shared how they suddenly felt a wave of forgiveness for someone they had been holding a grudge against for decades. Without even consciously deciding to forgive, the bitterness just lifted, replaced by a strange and wonderful sense of peace. It's a healing that defies logic. It doesn't follow the neat steps we often think are required. It bypasses the mind and speaks directly to the spirit. It's a sovereign work of God, a gift of grace that doesn't demand our understanding, only our willingness to receive it. This is the beauty of surrendering to Jesus. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't need to perform an emotional autopsy on your past. You just have to open your hands and release the grip you have on that silent wound. Can you do that right now? Can you just, in the quiet of your heart, say, Jesus, I don't even know what this is anymore. I don't know how to let it go, but I'm giving it to you. All of it. The pain I can name and the pain I can't. Take it. Jesus confirms that healing does not require explanation, only surrender. He is not a therapist who needs your history. He is the great physician who knows your heart. Your part is not to analyze, but to allow. Your part is not to articulate, but to trust. Surrender is the key that unlocks this quiet, profound healing. It is the act of saying, your wisdom is greater than my understanding. Your love is more powerful than my pain. When you surrender that unspoken hurt to him, you are placing it into the hands of the one who conquered death itself. Is there any wound, any memory, any secret sorrow that is too difficult for him? Absolutely not. He wants to lift that weight from you today. He wants to mend the cracks in your soul. He wants to fill those empty, aching places with his peace that surpasses all understanding. Let him. Don't wait until you can explain it. Don't wait until you feel worthy. Just come as you are, with your silent wounds, and let the healer do his work. Let his love be the final word. If you believe he is healing the unspoken places in your heart right now, just type a heartfelt amen in the comments. Thank you for watching.